Yo, what's going on YouTube? How you guys doing? Okay, so this video today is going to be about what is, in my opinion, the current best doctor build that I've found so far. Now, I do know this is kind of early. The doctor rework has only been out for maybe a week. So I know me saying this is the best build on doctor is a little bit early, but I will say I've been experimenting with him a lot. I've been playing him quite a bit since the rework. I actually like him quite a bit. He's very powerful. And this is probably the build that I have noticed I've been the most successful with, and the one that I feel like I can really do well with. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain this real quick. Doctor with the rework has a very strong chase with his shocking. His shock therapy makes it so that he can shut down almost every single pallet that spawns, which is pretty insane. There's not very many pallets that you can actually play against Doctor and be safe at. So already that means that he has a really good chase game. The add-ons, we're obviously running an Iridescent because this is supposed to be the best build. Iridescent King just literally gives you every single debuff. It's basically every single one of his add-ons in one. Well, the debuffs anyway. You don't get the passives, but you get the debuffs. And we're also, it might seem weird that in the best build, I'm running a gray or brown add-on or whatever you want to call this color. But I actually think that this is the best electrode. I think both the yellow maybe, but I think the green electrode is actually not good because the amount of charge time that it adds is actually way too high. It takes so long to charge it that it's not really worth. It makes it so much harder to use on a loop. I actually think that Doctor is actually best played without any electrodes. I was considering, instead of running this, instead doing Calm just for the passive terror radius going up and down. But I decided that because it's Eerie King, you definitely do want to shock people a lot to get all these afflictions. So I think I do want to run a multi-electrode. It helps you land shock a little bit more, and as long as you compensate for the extra charge time, it's pretty good. As far as the perks go, we are running Save the Best for Last, Infectious Fright, Brutal Strength, and Corrupt Intervention. So the general idea behind this is we have both Save the Best for Last and Brutal Strength are our chase perks. That's what helps us in chase. Save the Best for Last, if you guys haven't already seen, is pretty amazing on M1 killers. I feel like this is one of the most popular perks right now. I don't really think I need to talk about it much. It's a very strong perk. Brutal Strength actually saves you a ton of time because one of the best things to do against Doctor is just to pre-throw pallets, because pallets are much safer after they're thrown than before they're thrown. So a lot of people will find themselves just pre-throwing pallets. So having Brutal Strength helps you shred through those so much faster. Corrupt Intervention is just a good early game perk, and it also helps everyone get to you early game. And Infectious Fright is actually a weird one. A lot of people have been asking me why I run this, because you kind of have a built-in Infectious Fright with your Static Blast. But the thing is that that's on a 60-second cooldown. That's a very long time. That is a very, very long time. And I think Static Blast is useful in other ways, and I don't think that if you're playing Doctor well, you might be getting downs more than once every 30 seconds. So I think having Infectious Fright built in passively, showing you where people are around you and giving you the information that you need to know whether to slug or not is really useful. And it's definitely a thing we're probably going to be doing. We're going to be taking any good opportunity to slug. I'm not going to say any opportunity to slug. I'm not going to slug for no reason, but if I see a good opportunity to slug, I'm going to do it. That's the general gist around this build. Doctor is not an extremely mobile character, but he's really good in chase. So I'm going to try to find a bunch of survivors close by, down them really quickly, snowball them out a bunch of map pressure, and hopefully, end the games pretty quickly. We'll see how it goes. Okay, getting Larry's just like every other dude. Larry, I swear, I know that they bump up the probability of getting the maps that they release, or new rework maps or whatever, but I swear I have gotten this map. It feels like it's 9 out of 10 games. I feel like this is just DBD now. Dead by Daylight is literally just playing Larry's Memorial Institute over and over and over again. I swear. All right, let's use Static Blast to see if we can find anybody. Pog. All right, so the way this works with the Iridescent King is that every time you hit them with either a Static Blast or a Shock Therapy, they get afflicted by one of your debuffs. So I think there's a total of 5. So we wanna do it 5 times. See, right there, pallets like that is where Brutal Strength comes in so good. We lose so much less distance because of Brutal Strength right there. Okay, what's your plan here, Claudette? Yeah, the whole pre-throw and pallet. Well, she's terrified because she has the red stain, I think. We're just gonna down her. I could shock her 5 times, But I think the faster we down her, the better is really how this is, though. Like, I don't think it's good to waste too much time making sure that they're affected by every single affliction, because the longer we do that, the more these other 3 people have time to do gens, which is not good, right? Obviously, we don't want them to do gens. Okay, you know what? There's actually 2 people here we can pressure. So we're gonna go ahead and slug. This is we're actually putting pressure on 3 people right now. So there's one, actually it's kind of the whole team, because there's somebody downed. Oh, is that guy okay? Are you okay, bud? Do you just like want to die? What's your deal? Okay. Not really sure what the deal with that was. Also, these guys were both not the obsession, which was also super lucky. But yeah, that was a really good time to slug. If you down someone and there's 2 people in a gen right beside you, that's almost pretty much always worth it, because you're getting everyone off gens to help out that situation. Even right here, this is a lot of value right here. I'm gonna down her, and then I'm gonna chase this person who I think is, oh, it is the obsession. Darn. I don't want to lose any stacks, but it looks like it looks like it kind of has to happen. We're gonna chase her down. This is a ton of map pressure. This is exactly what we want from this build. We have a bunch of people down and hooked. The survivors can't really realistically do gens because they're gonna be too busy healing each other and like unhooking each other. Just gonna take a hit on her real quick. Boop, boop. Goodbye, pallet. See you later. Those scratch marks were weird. There was like none at that corner. That's so odd how that works. I feel like scratch marks sometimes just randomly don't show up like that, and it always throws me off. Like, I don't think she's like walking in these situations. Is she? Is she like letting go of shift? I don't know. I feel like scratch marks have just been very funky lately. All right, she can't vault back, so we know we got her here. We lost some stacks for it, but that's okay. We got nothing on infectious fright, so we know no point in even considering slugging. But no gen's done. Nothing is done right now. Honestly, I would go as far as to saying that Ruin might be really good on this build, replacing Corrupt Intervention. Maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it wouldn't be crazy to replace Corrupt Intervention with Ruin. That definitely wouldn't be a crazy thought. Gonna deny that pallet throw real quick, because I do think that like Ruin, like right now, Ruin would have got me a lot of value. It would have got me a lot of value in that situation. Good dead hard? Question marks? Those guys are probably gonna leave. I think I'm gonna not slug here. Those guys have very good vision of me. They could very clearly see me coming over. I don't really think that's a good place to slug. That's different than it was earlier. Just to explain a little bit of my thought process here. Earlier when I downed people and there's 2 people on a gen, those guys were on the gen. Like generally survivors want to stay on the gen if possible. These guys were like near the unhook, which means like they can see me coming. I'm gonna lose all my stacks here, but that's okay. That is okay. I need the map pressure. Map pressure above all else. Stacks is cool and all, but you know, map pressure is the coolest, dude. All right, that's not for the record. People on hooks don't show up on infectious fright, so I knew it wasn't the infectious, or I knew that Aura wasn't the dude that was on the hook. That was the guy unhooking. I'm not gonna bother chasing too much here. I got one down. I actually might get DS'd, right? This dude was the guy that was hooked, wasn't he? I might get decisive strike here. Whew. Or wait, no, I think decisive strike is still bugged on Doctor. Oh yeah, never mind. I think it's still bugged on Doctor, but I'm actually curious to see if Sathi has it in the end game, because definitely potential to get DS there. All right, we got a couple of things here. Dead hard. I don't think he has it up yet, does he? Slowly gaining our stacks back. Just gonna hook him. There's no one else nearby. Come here, friend. Honestly, I really should be shocking people more. This is one thing I have noticed, is that on a map like this, though, I think it's more of a map thing. Like on a map like this, I don't really feel the need to shock people as much, because you don't really need to deny the pallets as much on this map. And the windows are a lot harder to predict, so like timing, like right here is like a perfect time to shock, because he was heading towards the window and that pallet, but oh, I'm dumb. I don't know why I didn't bait that. But I feel like in general, this map is a little bit weird when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because I feel like you get way less opportunities to shock. I also want to feel the need to say that a lot of the afflictions that survivors get, this is something that people might not realize with New Doctor, but a lot of the afflictions that people get only happen in tier 2. And when you snap out of it now, you actually go back to tier 1, which is really interesting. So if you're tier 3 and you snap out of it, you go back to tier 1, which is a tier where you're not affected by, you know, at least some of the afflictions. So you kind of have to keep an eye on the survivors' portraits at the bottom and try to make sure that you keep them in tier 2 as much as possible. And if you want, you can keep them in tier 2 and never take them to tier 3. If you keep them in tier 2 the whole match, hey, I guess DS isn't bugged. Pog. If you keep them in tier 2 the entire match and never take them to tier 3, then they're always affected. Can you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to lose any stacks. Thank you. I was going to ask her politely to vault a window, and then she jumped in a locker for me. I think I'm going to be stuck at 5 stacks now, but 5 stacks is really not that bad. These auras are literally telling me where survivors are. If you guys don't know, these doctor auras literally stare at survivors. They look right at them. So there was a dude here. I'm guessing he was heading towards this gen. I'm going to do a little shockery doodah. Oh, there's a couple people here. Hey, what's up, bud? See, I got 2 people in tier 3 now, so once they snap out of it, I'm gonna have to hit him with a shock. And then the other guy's tier 2 though, so we're good. I'm gonna be honest, I thought she was gonna camp that. My brain kind of like malfunctioned right there and reacted really slowly. But I thought she was gonna throw that pallet. I'm just gonna be real. Do you have Dead Hard? No. No, you do not. You know what? 5 stacks to save the best for last is not bad. Honestly, I feel like I'm getting pretty good value out of it. Like, my cooldown is pretty significantly reduced. I'm cool with staying at 5 stacks. That is a-okay with me. They're starting to get gens done now. I'm not really getting like any snowballed map pressure, but that snowball map pressure I had at the beginning kind of carried me this match, which is why I always find it weird whenever people are like, some people will try to give killers shit for like slugging at 5 gens. But honestly, man, if you see an opportunity, like a good opportunity to slug, again, I can't just say any opportunity. If you see a good opportunity to slug, you kind of got to take that shit when you can. You know what I mean? Like, had I not slugged early game like that, this game would have went entirely differently. Because these guys, like, later on now, they're kind of like splitting up, and I'm not really getting as many opportunities now. I mean, it looks like the game's over now, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I'm just going to end this match. I could let this guy go, but like, the whole point of this is that we're doing the best build or whatever, right? What's the point of doing the best build on Doctor and not sweating? What, are we gonna do the best build on Doctor and be a polite, nice guy that lets people unhook and do gens and hold hands while they leave? We're killing them. We're immortalizing them. The dead zo. Okay, so unless I get decisive strike, well, actually she didn't DS me. I don't think anyone else even could. I think that's just it. I think that's just GG. Let me just go find my boy French Fries real quick, and that's it. I'm really hoping for our second game we don't get this map again. I honestly feel like every single game lately has been on Larry's, man. Like, don't get me wrong, the map is pretty. I get it. It looks cool. Like, they change like these little cages and shit. It's awesome, right? Like, yeah, it looks badass. But god damn, I just want a new map, please. For the love of God. Well, GG boys, we got you know, quad iridescence, almost got a perfect game. Wait, we were 100 away from what? 100 sacrifice away. Damn, I don't even know how I missed that. I think I must have not 2-hooked somebody, so unfortunate. Almost a perfect game, but regardless, pretty good. Matchmaking is not great, but like honestly, the matchmaking hasn't been great in a very long time, so like what are you gonna do? We'll say GG's and wait, who was the one guy that I thought had DS? Okay, it was this guy. He didn't have DS. Interesting. So the one dude did DS me, and then the other guy that I thought might have had it didn't have it. That's interesting. Everyone else did have it though. God damn. God damn, this perk is being ran an awful lot. That's crazy. All right, GG's. Okay, guys, we're gonna give this build another go. Hopefully we don't get. I could burn a map offering, I guess. Like I don't know. Like what's a notoriously like medium range map. Like I guess I could burn like a heart locket, right? Like I feel like usually cornfield maps are pretty like they're pretty in the middle. They're not usually like the most OP, but they're not like weak either. I feel like they're a nice like standard map. I guess I'll do that. I really want to see how this build performs on like a quote unquote standard map. You know what? I feel like Macmillan might actually be better for that. Let's do Macmillan. See how it works on that. And that way we can get a little bit better of a showcase rather than just beating up on people in Larry's. Larry's is like notoriously hard to survive. I think it had like the lowest survival rate in the stats and stuff. It's kind of a tough map for survivors. So we'll do a Macmillan bone and we'll see how it goes on this one. But I'm sticking by this build. Let's give it another go. Let's do it. Okay, well we got Coal Tower, which is probably one of the easier maps on Macmillan, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're still gonna do it. This is actually really good for us because it's small, and our static blast should reach a lot of people. Like right here, I obviously see people, but I'm just gonna use it anyway, just so I know exactly where they are. And she shouldn't be able to use any pallets here. I'm gonna shock her to prevent her from using it. You know what? I think she's gonna throw it now, so I'm gonna meet her the other side. Yeah, you can just meet. Like the thing that's cool about Doctor is that even if you time your shock a little bit too late, more times than not, the survivors are gonna drop the pallet because they know that like it's their last chance to, right? So even if you time your shock a little bit late, you can still like. Well, you know what? She moved away to not get shocked, which also works. Even if you time it too late, like you can still just double back to the other side. Wow, that wasn't an obvious dead hard or anything. That wasn't an obvious dead hard. I love when a survivor thinks that they can just like literally turn around and then like rhino charge you with dead hard. Like, in what other world, like what else could you ever be doing when you completely turn around and face me as a survivor, you know? Like there's nothing else you could even possibly be doing other than dead harding, you know? Oh my God, there's so many people here. There's so many choices on who to chase. She has calm spirit. That's interesting to know. Get this pallet out of the way real quick. Oh no, I saw there was no scratch marks. No, no, I figured it out too late. It's okay, she's dead. She's dead. She's DED dead. I figured it out too late, man. I was like, Jane, no scratch marks. The brain was turning. I'm definitely going to slug here. Definitely gonna slug here. I think this is a good opportunity to slug. This pallet, oh wait, this pallet isn't gone, is it? No, it's not. We used the other one. So here we can shock this. She can't use that pallet. She also has calm spirit. Oh, we're playing against a bunch of calm spirit gamers right now, apparently. That's okay. We're gonna kill this Jane again real quick because she's right here and it's easy. Actually, we got a whole party here, man. I mean, hey, if they're gonna hover like this, I'm gonna take advantage and get all the map pressure I can, you know? Like I don't know what they're doing, but this is just free hits for days, so I'll take it. I will take all the free hits. And we're getting pallets out of the way. Yeah, this is really good. We have so much map pressure right now. Like these guys are all injured and being chased, and we're dropping pallets and setting up for late. I'm a static blast to see if anyone's nearby. I'm just gonna pick up. They have calm spirit, so like I feel like a lot of them might not show up on that, but it's okay. It is okay, because I think it still should at least scare them away. We're gonna chase down this UE again right quick. We didn't have enough distance to really get anything done there, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Sick vault. Good stuff, Yui. Good stuff. So these guys are all going to start getting affected by all these crazy afflictions too. Like the more I chase them around and the more I randomly shock them, the more they're going to start getting counterclockwise skill checks, terror radius, you know, all the time. They're going to get the red light on their back and, you know, constant chase music. I don't know who went this way, but I'm chasing whoever went this way. This Meg. I don't have time to shock this or anything, so I'm just gonna down her. I'm just gonna throw her on a hook because she's literally right here. It's just like a quick 2 seconds. It's just spamming spacebar. I don't have to carry her or anything. It's a pretty easy thing to do. She's got the affliction now. I'm gonna shock over here. I hit someone, but I don't know where. I guess it was right here. This is actually really interesting because they're all running Calm Spirit, which is like the counter to me. Am I blind? I must be blind. I am definitely blind. Can get her in on the way around. Nice. I don't know where she's going. There's nothing out here. They've been dropping a lot of pallets, so a lot of these areas are just going to be dead zones. She still has a pallet here. She's going to vault it. Now she can't do anything. Perfect. Ton of map pressure here. I'm just gonna hit this Meg again real quick. Like even if she has borrowed time, it's like it's stacks for save the best for last, you know? Getting them fat stacks of save the best for last, you know what I mean? Get rid of these pallets. They are gonna be fresh out of pallets. This is why I think brutal strength is so good, because this is like one of the things that you often see. Like these guys are going for the whole like throw pallets super early and then just like get gens done, you know? Like they got that one gen done before unhooking. So that seems like the general strategy they're going for. But again, if you have brutal and if you can manage to get some map pressure, that won't work, man. That shit will not work. Like they're basically out of pallets now. Like there might be some way down on the other side of the map, but for all intents and purposes, they're out of pallets. Do you have? Okay. I was waiting to see if, whether she had dead hard or save the best for last, or save the best for last. Yes, does she have save the best for last as Survivor? That's what I meant to say. I was thinking if she had dead hard or balance landing or what. I didn't want to swing until I knew what she had. All right, we got mad stacks to save the best for last. We got crazy amounts of map pressure. This is the obsession, but like she looks like she's getting cocky and wanting to do gens, so I think we have to chase her. As much as I hate like losing all my stacks, I think we have to chase her. We don't really have much of a choice. Otherwise, she gonna be doing the gens. Oh, she cornered. I mean, that's fine. Like either way there, I get a hit. Like no matter what she does there, I get a hit. She either corners up, I hit her. She goes for a vault, I hit her. She goes to drop the pallet and she doesn't get it. Like no matter what she does there, it results in a hit. Which is, again, this is why Doctor's so nuts. Like you can't do shit. I think she has dead hard, so I'm shocking again. She literally dead harded my shock. That's okay. That's honestly the best play she could have done was dead hard the shock and not get hit by it. Probably the only thing she could have done there. But now Shack pallet's gone. We're gonna have her down soon. We really do still need to snowball map pressure though. This map is small, but that also means that they don't have to cover much ground to get from different gens to other different gens. So they can actually get gens done super fast because of that. And it's something that I need to watch for. I don't know if these guys have breakout or what, but I'm still gonna get this hook. Okay. And there's the map pressure. I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of just they're getting a little reckless now, dude. These guys literally just gave me so many stacks as the obsession was dying. Like I was about to kill the obsession and have like 3 stacks for the rest of the game, and these guys all just ran at me and gave me like 6 stacks. That is actually awesome. That is actually so awesome. Thank you guys. All right, well, we pretty much got it now. Like I don't think there's much that they're gonna be able to do. There's a doctor illusion over here, so there's still a guy over here. He might be in one of these lockers actually. I thought he was. Looks like he's right here. We're gonna get rid of this pallet because why not? We have time. This dude's heading towards the window anyway. It's just not like it really matters too much. The other dude healed, which is interesting. Not sure where he was that he healed. He's in one of these lockers. He's in this locker right there, yeah. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Stop acting a fool out here. Knock it off. Knock it off, Jane. God damn it, Jane Thickums. Boop. All right, well, yeah. This map's a barren wasteland now. I bet there's maybe 1 or 2 pallets down there, but I think that's it. I think everything else in this map is just a barren wasteland. Like I don't, there's not much that these guys are gonna be able to do unless they find like a key or something. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, there he is. I was gonna say. I didn't want to chase the dude that just got unhooked, so I figured we'd get this guy. At least give him a chance to run around a little bit before we kill him, you know what I mean? This guy is a locker gamer, though. He's a locker gamer. See, this is really interesting. These guys even all brought Calm Spirit, and like, you know, I was gonna say that they were playing super efficiently until that very end there, because they kind of didn't at the end. They kind of like, I don't know what they were doing at the end there. It definitely wasn't being efficient, though. That's for sure. All right, I'm just gonna hook this guy. Like, I probably should slug for the 4K and like make sure I get it, but I don't think I really need to. I think they have Calm Spirit, so Static Blast won't really get me anything. Looks like they came around this way. Oh yeah, they're running. They're running. They're going for it. Oh, they're going for it. Now I'm slugging for the 4K. I'm just gonna end this. I'm gonna end it now and get this game over with. We're gonna kill her, and then we're gonna go find we're gonna go find Fang. All right. Hopefully we get a. Oh shit, she's in tier 1, so I actually won't get a Dr. Aura. You know what? Even if she has Calm Spirit, this shock should probably still hit her. She actually doesn't have Calm Spirit. Never mind. I guess it wasn't this. I guess it wasn't this this Fang that has it. It must have been everyone else. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep, that's yep. Yep, that's it. Yep, that's gonna be it. Unlucker. Oh, she did have a key. I didn't even realize she was holding onto a key, wasn't she? Oh shit, that's Monka. Oh, that's extremely Monka. I didn't even saw that she had that. Wow, I'm glad I slugged for the 4K there then. I should have slugged for the 4K sooner. Fuck me, man. I'm over here dicking around while this Fang has a key. They're gonna bail out of here. Are you still here? No? Uh-oh, I don't have any tracking perks here. Dr. Auras, help! Help me, Dr. Auras, help me! Never mind, I hear. There's the Dr. Aura. Thanks. Yo, thanks, bro. I'll take it from here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy. I'll handle it from here, my guy. Thank you, dude. Alright, and there you go. That's it. Again, GG. GG again. I feel like this is probably another game where we were probably pretty close to max blood points too, which is also pretty cool about Doctor. He is a freaking blood point machine, dude. This guy just fucking like he's just like a generator of blood points, man. Like you just get so many. All right, let's check out this end game. I think we got a perfect game. We got 4 iridescence again, and yeah, perfect game. I don't know. I don't know, man. Seems solid to me. I don't know. This seems very solid. GG. The matchmaking again wasn't the greatest, but like again, that's every match right now, and it really sucks. I really wish the matchmaking wasn't like this. I wish I can get full games of rank 1s, but it seems like whenever you do a full like start with friends of rank 1, it seems like you go against like purple rank killers. I don't know why. It seems flip-flopped, and I'm really not sure what's going on, but either way, GG's. This was a fun match. And the build worked pretty much exactly how I wanted it to. So, hell yeah. All right, boys, that's it for this. This build is pretty nutty. I'm gonna be honest. This is a pretty nuts build. I think a lot of this depends on you playing Doctor well, though. I will say that if you're somebody that doesn't really know about the shock timing and stuff, I think anytime you run a build that doesn't have a lot of gen regression, it's very unforgiving, right? Like builds like this are very effective if you play the killer well, and I think they're more consistent than gen regressing builds. But if you're not gonna run like any like gen regression perks, like no pop goes the weasel or anything, it's very unforgiving. And if you don't play him really well in your chases, then you know you might find yourself just getting gen slammed, which is, you know, something that you just got to work on. But this is definitely right now my favorite Doctor build. I'm gonna be definitely experimenting with new builds and stuff and figuring out what else I like on him, but for now this is probably my favorite go-to if I just want to win. If I'm just like wanting to kill people and I don't really care about, you know, anything else, this is definitely my go-to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to drop me a like if you guys do. Best way to support the video and get it out there to more people. Sub to the channel as well if you guys would like to, and I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll see you later. I'm out of here. I'll see ya. I'll take care. I'll see ya. I'm out of here. I'll see ya. I'll see you later. See ya.